Okay, so this is like my fourth attempt. The cat is wreaking havoc right now. You know, things are awry. So, I just got back from New Jersey. I sold my Batman Volume 1 collection, which a lot of you might be kind of peeved about, but it takes up so much space, and I wanted to really kind of dial in. But this was one of the books that I kept because I also brought some other books with me. And this is a childhood copy of mine. And it has spine tits up the wazoo, all the way up and down. And I've never actually read it all the way through. When I was a kid, I got this, and I'm like, this is really clean. It's a number one. I was a little kid. I'm like, number one's got value, right? So I ended up keeping it, and I had it in the original bag. You're gonna see my cat go through the go through the panel, but so I kept it in the original bag, and it kind of got beat up. So I don't know how it survived, but it's the only one. So here are the books that I got. They were throw-ins. He was super nice, and so these are on top of the sale. I also got these guys. This guy was completely. He gave this to me. I'll show you in a second, actually. But I went and yeah, it was a great experience. Regardless, so you have this great holiday issue, Batman 247. I don't have this guy, and I've been trying to kind of narrow down my focus. So instead of collecting the entire run, I'm collecting from 100 to 300, and I want to have duplicates of these issues, and I really just kind of want to specialize because I fell in love with Denny O'Neil stuff, and just I'm on that range. So, but this is a great cover. I mean, he's got this ugly sweater on, and Batman over the wrecking ball, and I don't know actually who does the cover, so this is in a resealable bag, so pretty easy use. Not in horrible condition, as you can see, and the spine's not bad. The back isn't bad either, and let me see. So, art by Irv Novick. Doesn't say, but is there a signature on this guy? Let's see. I don't believe so. It's probably just Irv Novick, but still, great cover. Denny O'Neil story. Does it have a Robin backup in it? Can't remember. Regardless, great pickup. Really happy to have it. And so then, if we go to the next issue, it's this great Joker cover. Batman 294. It's part of, I think it's the final issue in the like kind of mini story that inspired Almost Got Him, which is such a great, I mean, it's such a great Batman the Animated Series episode. Regardless, I love this issue. You have this, what does that say right there? Dissolver. And he says, "So long, Batman. This time I really rubbed you out. What a joke. Even in death, your secret identity is still a secret." Here's another Batman cover. Not early 200, but a 200. 250. One early. I just need to get 251. Which is a nice big book. But yeah, I really want to get these 100 through 300 books solid. And I want to get all of them. This is in pretty decent shape. Not a key or anything like that, but pretty violent cover. I mean, you have this hangman. You have a woman right here. I've read this story. I can't remember what happens in it. So let me open it up. Because I've read a lot of these 200s issues, so I always like to refresh. So yeah, a little bit of a spine roll right there, but it's to be expected. These books were really, well loved. So let's see. Oh, I remember. So, let me go over it again. So I think what ends up happening is there's a new crime every day, and they're trying to figure out who's doing it, and it says like right here on the front, right? Special cameo by George Washington, King Henry III, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Marie Antoinette. And I think that has to do with the wax statues. I can't remember. But this end story, is this a Robin? No, it isn't. Oh, regardless, this is a very good read. All the 200s are very good. And this guy, is this a Frank Robbins story? Yes, it is. Frank Robbins, Irv Novick, and Di Giordano. But just a great book. And I love this Batman logo. Really love it. Looks like there's kind of a stain up there or something, but what are you going to do? This book is from, let's see, when's the date? All right. 1973. I think you can see it right there. I'm not pointing right there, but it's, yeah, right there. July 1973. So this thing has traveled over 50 years just to get to this room. And I am definitely going to do a reread on a lot of these because they're just, it's just so much fun to read these issues. And if you haven't read the 200s, you got to. I mean, they're just tremendous reads. Now, the late 200s I haven't really gotten into. This is another one that I got. So this is the plead guilty to the murder of the Batman. Oh, wait, no. So this is also part of that Almost Got Him storyline. And I have another issue of it, so I might have to find it real quick so I can show you guys. But this is a great cover. I mean, spine's a little rough, but I don't have a copy. And you know what they say, you can always upgrade. And what does it say right there? Blue Diamond brand dynamite. I know this isn't Denny O'Neil. I think this is, he had a long running stint on Batman. And I'm just opening up all these, aren't I? Sorry about the creaking. And you're already seeing that final book that I got in as a throw-in, which, again, huge appreciation. Oh yeah, this is kind of a, you can kind of see, yeah, a little rough, kind of a creaky spine, some lines right there, back, some staining, but still, man, I mean, at the end of the day. So, the writer on this is David Reed. So he picked up the Batman title in the 200s, and I think he went into the 300s. He was trying to after Denny O'Neil's run. Denny and Frank Robbins, they did a lot of Batman work. Frank before Denny. Okay, so this final book, this was a throw-in. I'll let these you know, separate from these guys. Because of my long drive, I ended up getting stuck in traffic. He just tossed this in. And what a book to just toss in. I mean, you got, what does it say right here? Let me kind of, I don't want to touch the camera, but if you see here, it says, what, second appearance of the Outsiders, Justice appearance, Batman quits the Justice League. And just what a great cover. I've had enough of your 2-bit Justice League. From now on, these are my new partners. And then you got Metamorpho, you got Black Lightning, Katana, right? No idea who that is, and no idea who that is. Firestorm, Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, Elongated Man. And then what's the ad on the back? It is a Tron hand. The Tron movie. I've only seen the Cartoon Network TV show, and then also They had, what was it? You guys remember? Oh, yes, they had the Cartoon Network TV show, and then they had the remake. And then the grade is a 9.4. But that's completely, I mean, this is a nice throw-in and pretty great grade from 1983, right? I don't know. I'm not a huge graded comic guy, but I like having my sporadic issues. And I love this. I love this right up here. Collector's item. They loved doing this back in the day. Just everything's a collector's item. It could be the most piece of shit story you've ever seen. It'd be a collector's item. Also, you can't really see Lunch Money's sticker, but there's that sticker from him. There's a sticker from Spud. Broke Boy, I still need your sticker. And I need a couple more. I'm going to start gathering them. But, yeah, that was basically my haul. So, I hope you enjoyed. And this is a much quicker video. And I think this is the length I'm going to stay at. Still very amateur, but I don't know if I have the patience to really learn video editing. So, I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great day.